What's up, guys? This is the Mattman98. Welcome inside the Matt Cave. It's not so much a Matt Cave right now. It's kind of being, it's very echoey and very, yeah, it's not very professional right now. I'm going through kind of a mini sort of a move process. So if it sounds pretty echoey, I apologize. But we are here for not that reason. We're here for a breakdown video, and you guys are probably seeing this microphone right in my face is because of the fact that I, very unprofessionally, am holding it in my hand. Right now, but that's not why you're here. You're not here to me to joke around about my microphone. We're here for a breakdown of the inside look into the newest map that we'll be definitely live streaming on Friday at 9 a.m. We'll get down to the breakdown of that at the end of the video. But we're going to break down the inside the Firebase Z that Call of Duty put on GameStop IGN. It's gameplay reveal of the actual map. We'll break it down and probably run into about 3 or 4 Easter egg steps, because as you guys know, the map is coming out Thursday-ish, Wednesday night, depending on your time zone. But also, most importantly, Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that is when the Easter egg is unlocked. So that's when we'll be hunting the Easter egg and hopefully becoming first in the world and beat out the God Squad. And you know who that is. But without further ado, let's get into this video. And as we go, I think what I'll do is I will kind of react a little bit. We'll kind of pause and go with it. We won't go through the entire video firsthand. We'll pause as we go, react to it, and again have some theories going down with this map. So here we go.
Firebase C is the map that really lets us explore the character of Samantha Maxis to an extent that we never ever have before. D Machina was really introducing people to the Dark Aether storyline, which, you know, as I've said in the past, only exists because of everything that had gone before, but it now has a whole new trajectory, and Firebase C is the one that really makes it explode.
What I love about Firebase C is that it's set in Vietnam. In this all-new experience, we've broken the map up into 2 locations. The Firebase, which is the facility where scientists and soldiers do experiments and mine the Dark Aether. And then we have the village. That's where the scientists sleep and do all their research.
Pack a punch.
My team's reached the village.
The way you play in D Machina might not necessarily translate over to Firebase C. The low-end level design of Outpost 25 calls back a little bit to Moon in that you start in the village and then take a teleporter over to the outpost itself. Once you're at the outpost, there's a bit of a central area, a hub, if you will, that players can choose what path they want to go to. They can run around the outpost.
Okay. Gameplay. Okay, so before we continue, I want to look at this little breakdown here. But before then, I want to kind of comment on what Anthony was saying. He was saying that this is kind of like got a Moon vibe to it. When I saw the trailer reveal for this actual map, I wanted to say that it kind of was a combination of 3 maps for me and 3 different aspects. Not specifically to those maps, but they are like 3 different things from those maps that I feel like they like this. I should turn this a little bit more this way. There we go. Like I said, new setup, sorry guys. But I feel like it has a little bit of Der Eisendrache with the, as you'll see later in the trailer, probably see the jump pads. Ascension kind of vibes a little bit, but more so Moon, like Anthony was saying. Moon's got that feeling where it's the teleportation, where you start in the main area, that's where Pack-a-Punch is, and you have to teleport to the Moon base, and of course put your astronaut suit on so you don't die from losing oxygen. But that has Moon vibes, and I like that. I like that in our first DLC of this season 1/2, 1.5, I guess you could say. But it looks like it's got Moon vibes to that, so I like that aspect of things. But I wonder with those steps of that. So unlike with Moon, I wonder if you absolutely have to. At that main base, if there's somewhere you have to go to turn on power, which activates the portal, which takes you to the rest of the expansion of the Firebase of this. But this is something really interesting here for Easter egg steps, so make sure to jot this down if you're a follower of the Matt Cave. Make sure to note that down so you can remind me in case I forget, but I will not. But it looks like this is probably one of those obvious Easter egg steps where they have it on the map, as you can see in those little maps of that little area up there. I can't point to it, I'm way over on the other side. But activate Aether Reactors. So I'll go and circle the mouse around right here. This will work. The Aether Reactors. So you see, there's this I think is one of those collection units they're going to mention. I think I think I saw those little things. I think that's what you call that. It looked like a fan or something that was sucking up the Aether crystal vapors, I guess you could say. This, I believe, is one of those Aether reactors. So looks like the beginning cheat sheet thing that they give you at the very beginning, which will probably be the same thing on Thursday when you guys get to play the map for free. Obviously, we get to play it, but the Easter egg will be locked. So much like D Machine, I have a strong feeling that 4 Easter egg steps will probably be inadvertently able to be had, and part of that is the Aether reactors, and then obviously something we're probably gonna, with these things with these fans, I don't know, I think I saw in the trailer something about protecting something before, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But activating Aether reactors is part of the main steps to kind of the power steps of the Easter egg, where we had to, last time we had to do 2 things. We had to turn on power, and we had to forge the Pack-a-Punch, or the Forge is the new place they call it. We had to take that little thing from the Dark Aether, smack it into the Pack-a-Punch, and boom, it's ready to go. I wonder if that's the same thing, but for sure, this is definitely an Easter egg step. So jot that down if you're taking notes and trying to be first in the world before we are. If you are, I do not want you to be first. But it's all fair, all fun and games, guys. We all get first in the world, we end up getting it anyways. We all know that little spiel we've had before. But this looks like activate the Aether reactors is probably going to be one of the main steps. So definitely jot that down.
Side of the map itself and the outer edge.
Aether reactor. Okay, so hold on a minute. Let me back up just a little bit.
What path they want to go to, they can run around the outside of the map itself.
Here. So as you can see, right over there, it was to activate the Aether reactor. Somebody on their team already activated the Aether reactor, so it's basically like the power portion of the map where you had to turn on the power. That's it. The Aether reactors are power. I heard, and I don't know where I saw it from. I think there's a couple of these throughout the map, but this may be the main one you have to do for power to get those on. I think I could be wrong, but so it looks like 2 steps consecutively are happening. First, when you're in the other, sorry about that. When you're, I don't know if this is in the main area or if this is at the spawn-in location. Probably the main area, more than likely, as opposed to the spawn-in location. So the Aether reactor, they don't collect crystals until you power these on. So this is powered on, and it looks like these little fans. It looks like it's called, it's a collection unit. Okay, so that was right. So these collection units over here are going to be sucking up Aether crystals or Aether vapors, I think. But we did see in the trailer that this looks like it could be a soul box collector of sorts. So you kill zombies, so it's kind of dual tasking. You protect these collection units, but while you're killing zombies, their souls go into this little reactor, and it powers it up, and then as you saw in the trailer, it blows up with an Aether shroud of sorts that comes out of it. So let's keep going here.
From the outer edge.
Okay, they're protecting the unit.
You know, working on a zombies map is a very interesting experience. I've been working on zombies maps since Call of Duty World at War. A lot of the way we do the sound design for these maps is still kind of rooted in how we did it back then. It's very seat of your pants, wild and crazy. So let's try and make this stuff sound really cool, scary, creepy. Nothing's off the table when it comes to zombies.
Okay, so that's confirmed. It is, as you turn on the reactor, it's sucking in all this stuff. So it's probably once it reaches a full power capacity, then it'll make that explosion. Almost like it absorbs so much Aether shroud that explodes. So that'll be interesting to see how that works.
Sound design because of the world that they inhabit.
There's the unit again, the reactor. Looks like little crystals are in. Your Ethereum crystals are inside there.
So Outpost 25 is...
Okay, so I think you saw it there for a second. Then let me go back, but a couple seconds. I'm gonna try to catch it in time.
So
okay,
Outpost 25 is...
Okay, well you did see it. I think you saw a little blue line going whoop. It was going whoop. So then, okay, so it is confirmed then. It has to be Soul Collection. It has to be Soul Collection. There's no question in my mind it has to be Soul Collection. Just because of the fact that we had, when you saw there, that brief glance, I can't go back. I should put it in slow mode, honestly, but we'll go back and do it again so I can show you that again if we have to. If we have time in the video. But it collects all these ethers, the shrouds collect all the souls, and it goes into this little reactor, and then of course, as we see here,
it's an Omega outpost, and they're doing a lot of
shroud comes
science
out.
experiments.
So clearly that's part
There's
of the
a lot of different little
step.
things, mechanics that you can interact with. It'll be up to players to kind of just...
Wait, hold on. So collection... So, okay, so this confirms what my theory was here. So yeah, it looks like once you power this on, the collection units are... There were at least a couple, I think I saw 2 or 3 collection units. So this is probably one of protection mode. So around here, so probably see right here. Okay, so there is at least 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. So I wonder if they're all charging at the same time, trying to power up these See, as you can see here, so charge and damage. So maybe the charge gets so overwhelming that it explodes that little cloud of ether shrouds. But I wonder if that's the case, if they all are going at the same time or if you do one at a time. But I would think, so you're powering up to the reactor, all three of these things have to be protected by your friends that you're playing with. If it's on solo, probably have to protect one at a time, I would think. But as you can see here, the zombies right here. And then, of course, you've got the collection unit here that you have to protect it. So protecting 3 collection units is probably part of the Easter egg step. Jot that down for your steps, guys.
It'll be up to players to kind of discover how they work and how to make use of them.
Defend Aether Reactor.
I'm most excited for players to experience these assault rounds. It's a very different way of playing than you're used to.
Assault
Falls
rounds,
more of like the holdout style of gameplay, but it's not so static.
That's again that confirms a little Garrod Crovey feel to it, because we did have a lockdown sequence in Garrod Crovey. If you had the Wonder Weapon, the I think it was the Ray Gun Mark III. If you had that, then that was a great way to protect during that move, and that's where we had the Manglers make their beautiful debut in Garrod Crovey.
You still have to move around.
Love his green screen, by the way.
Artillery strike and napalm strike start to be.
Whoa. Okay, so this must. Okay, so fire control unit health. I wonder if this is just a exfil trial or if this is an actual like step to the Easter egg. So fire control unit health. So we have to protect the fire control unit. Where exactly that is on this map right here, I don't know, but it looks like these specific Aether portals are not portals that we can go into, but it looks like they're portals that zombies come out of. As you can see, like right here. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I put it on HD quality. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like literally right next to my modem. But right here, this looks like the zombies are coming out here, here, and here. So I wonder what you're protecting. Like, is it at this base here? Because I see here there's a little star here. That's the fire control unit. So I wonder what it looks like. So that's got to be a step, I would think, because if it's highlighted, it's got to be a main Easter egg step. So we'll jot that down. Protect fire control unit.
Become key at the higher rounds, especially in the assault rounds, because it's just excellent crowd control on top of just being super epic.
Ooh, yeah,
standing at an elevated position, kind of looking down at the defense lines while these artillery.
So that confirms. Okay, so there's up top protection area. So that it is the area. The area itself is the Firebase unit. So there's something inside the area that everyone on the bird's eye view and also the down below on the main base area. So this area and up top, you're trying to take down just absolute tons of zombies. And I wonder on solo how you could do that if they adjust it to the solo part where it's only coming out of one specific area, or you just got to go running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it did emphasize on this map they're going to try to keep it to where you're running around quite a bit, where you're running around, you're just constantly at it, moving, you're not stopping and being stagnant. And of course in the main boss fight with the beefy boy from the monster from D Machine that they teased, probably you're going to have to move around quite a bit. You can't just stay stationary, that big beefy boy. He's going to take quite a bit of arsenal to take down, I think. Okay, but let's keep going here.
Strikes are just bombarding the play space.
I wonder if the napalm strikes can't hurt you, though.
When we got together to try to brainstorm ideas
Mangler.
for new enemies, there's lots of different ideas that came about.
Okay,
the one we kind of gravitated towards was this idea of the ambush style enemy.
Now the mimic is...
Name confirmed. I was going to put a video on this, but I held back because I was super busy. I'm sorry, guys. This move has really been just limiting my ability to stream and do videos, so I apologize for that. I will be live on Friday for sure, but I'll get back on that when we get to the end of the video. But Mimic. The Mimic is the name of this thing. Now, I read on this intel here that it looks like he can actually metamorphosize or morph into anything on the map, and it can disguise itself as that, and out of nowhere, boom, the intel says he can just spawn in and just absolutely just shred you to pieces. But let's see what they say about this. Is that confirmed here?
This guy hides out as items.
Yeah, right there.
As you approach them, transforms into this tentacled beast that grabs you, suck you in, bite you. Basically, if you see something sitting around and wonder why nobody picked it up, why is that awesome item still sitting there?
That's
probably a myth.
It's probably a mimic. Okay, so that confirms it. That confirms that any kind of dropped item, if it's just randomly sitting there, I would think that's a way for you to tell that, okay, that's a mimic there. Be ready for it. But then again, if you have a drop that comes by, like if a zombie gets killed by it, that could be a mimic. So that's a really neat aspect of things. It's going to be trigger inducing for those who aren't ready for it. But with the fact that we're practicing this map on Thursday before it goes live at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Sorry, I'm speaking so fast. I'm trying to hurry here. Make this video quick. So yeah, that's gonna be great. Mimic is gonna be any kind of hidden thing around there, so you got to be extra careful what you're taking your hands on. I wonder if it can mimic itself as a part for a Pack-a-Punch or anything like that. Might be kind of weird to encounter. Okay, so
the
here's the big weapon.
K84, or as we like to call it, the Ray K.
The Ray K, yeah.
Is based on an old Russian prototype wonder weapon that never saw the light of day. It's built using parts from an AK-74, married with experimental technology.
AK-74, nice.
This contact will help us infiltrate. Ravenoff, are you there? Finally.
Wait, what? Okay, so Captain Ravenoff is going to be in this map, and he's guarding Pack-a-Punch. What? What? Wait a minute. He's guarding Pack-a-Punch? Look at this. He's just freaking chilling here. No zombies are getting him. Okay, that's super sus, guys. That's super sus. But I have a theory here. So you see this box here? Maybe there are parts that you have to collect throughout the map, or things you have to do. Collect these parts from maybe some specialty zombies, like we had to do for the wonder weapon with D Machina. I wonder if this is his protecting glass. The zombies can't get to him. But this box here looks like something that we have to collect items throughout the map, bring them back to Captain Ravenoff, have him do what he needs to do, and maybe it unlocks Pack-a-Punch, possibly. Maybe he, because there's a plug here, maybe he controls the power to Pack-a-Punch. So you have to collect certain items throughout the map, put them in this little drop box right here, and then give them to Ravenoff. That's an option. I think that's a really solid theory. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this theory here. Do you think that is actually what's going to be the Pack-a-Punch way of doing things? Yeah, drop things in here. He will do what he needs to do on his end to maybe establish power back up on his end, which is weird because he has power right here and here. But it's a theory. It's a loose theory, but honestly, that might be the case since he's here.
Time to waste.
When we started this Dark Aether story, it was kind of daunting in some ways because, you know, a lot of us have been working on zombies since the beginning, and that's where the excitement, particularly with this fresh start and the Dark Aether story.
Okay, so he has power. That theory is stupid now that I think about it. It's a stupid theory. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry.
Has been kind of reinvigorating for the team. I don't think I've ever felt as excited about post-launch seasons of content as I feel this year. I think people are probably, when they get to the end of this, they're
there he is, the big beefy boy. Oh my god, that guy is going to be absolutely annoying to face. It's like it's got little Attack of the Radioactive Thing vibes to it too. This big old freaking boss you have to face. How are we going to beat this guy? There's got to be something. There has got to be something you can shoot at him, like a big old, like a freaking beefy gun that you can shoot this kid.
At what we've done and go, I did not see that coming.
If any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.
He does not look, he looks super sus right there, honestly. Okay, so that's that. That's the breakdown, okay. If you want me to go back and do a more expanded version of this in the future, before the map comes out, please let me know in the comment section down below. Time is limited for me, unfortunately. I really want to do a detailed version of this, but I want to keep it down below 20 minutes. I'm sorry, guys, if it went too long and I was kind of digressing, I should say. See what I mean? I'm going too fast. I can't even say words correctly. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I am very, very hyped for Firebase Z. I'm containing some excitement right now. I'm so excited. So we will be live Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So whatever zone you're in, make sure to go around that. When the map goes live, we'll probably go live about, I want to say maybe 5 or 10 minutes before the map goes live. That way we can get hyped up for it in the chat. All my stuff will finally be hooked up. I took my station down because we're going to be we're trying to sell the house right now. For those of you who don't know, I'm planning on moving to Minnesota. Planning is the key word right there. Not confirmed yet. But we're trying to sell the house in the process. So my station's kind of been broken down. There's no pictures in the back here. There's the microphone I'm holding in my hand as opposed to being on the microphone stand. Friday, everything will be set up. We'll be back to being professional, at least for the little bit, for the whatever going. Okay, I'm going to 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to go over a little bit, so sorry, guys. But yeah, if you are super hyped, thumbs up in the comment section down, or thumbs up down below. It's been a while. Thumbs up if you like this video. Comment in the comment section down below to just roast me for how much I've been stuttering and sounding like an absolute moron in this video. But guys, I'm the Mattman98. Thank you for watching this video. If you're hyped, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to do the most important thing to help the channel: subscribe, leave a like, and of course, hit that bell to know exactly when we go live for Firebase Z. By the way, there's also a Twitch link in the description down below, twitch.tv/theMattman98. It's probably where we're going to be streaming the game at. I haven't decided yet, but I'm over the 20-minute mark, so I kind of failed that mark, but go ahead and roast me down below about that, Kyle the Pug. But yeah, guys, I'm the Mattman98. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are super hyped for Firebase Z, smash a thumbs up, give that big old smile, and let me know in the comment section down below how hyped you are for this map. And without further ado, I will see you guys on Friday for Firebase Z DLC 1 Easter egg hunt live right here inside the Matt Cave. Peace out, guys.